What's the Chinchow? JoesphGames here, and welcome to the 5th year on the channel. Welcome to the State of the Lantern Nation address for the 9th of November 2018. This is scheduled to go out today. The channel's official birthday is Wednesday. That is the official day of JoesphGames, but 5th birthday JoesphGames. But I'm getting this out a little bit early because I've got things to talk to you guys about that are very, very important. So let's get on with the things. So first off, I want to talk to you guys about the latest LP that's just finished on the channel, which is Pokemon Glazed. It went very, very well. I very much enjoyed doing playing Pokemon Glazed with you guys. It was a long LP, really long, 74 episodes, and yeah, it was very fun, and it perfectly set us up for our next main series on the channel, which of course is Let's Go. So we'll be going into that in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. I was planning to do day one release on the LP, but that's going to have to wait. Please understand that my GFX provider has had a little situation, and they're having to redesign the GFX, and I have been told to put a hold on my Let's Play of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee until they're ready. So I will do that, and I will do that. So please understand that we will wait. Probably until December, and then we'll go ahead with the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke, and I hope that you guys are still excited for it. Until then, I've got a few ideas of a few short games that we'll be doing as part of the trial run on the channel. So I'm looking into things like, for example, we'll be going to be doing Pokemon Bonfire Stories this week and next week on Monday, Wednesday and Fridays, and we might do some other things too if we have time. I was definitely going to look into maybe doing some of maybe trying to get up to a certain point in Phoenix Rising and see if you like the game, and then if the game gets any more development, and of course if you want to see more of the game, then as like a full-on Nuzlocke, then I would definitely not mind doing it. So there is I think there's a demo out there for Phoenix Rising that goes up to a certain point in the game. So yeah, definitely might be thinking about doing that. Pokemon Phoenix Rising trial run might be a thing, as well as definitely Bonfire Stories is coming every Wednesday. The next 2 weeks, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and then hopefully we'll be able to go into Let's Go very, very soon as well. So you guys can enjoy Let's Go as well. Let's talk about draft leagues on the channel at this moment in time. At this moment in time, the IBL is finishing off. Well, I've done my work for the Indigo Battle League, and they are trying to get the finals up. I don't know when that's going to happen. It's been like that. It's been stagnant for like months on the finals of the Indigo Battle League, so I don't know when that's going to happen. As for the International Battling League, that's going rather well as well. We got like 2 more weeks of battles coming up from that. We got my week 11 match that should be coming up either Sunday or Monday, and then we got my week 10 match that's coming up either Sunday or Monday. I can't remember when, but then I got my week 11 match will come up the week afterwards, and then I will also have my week 12 match. So yeah, those are 3 matches. Well, 2 from me, because I've still got to have my week 11 match and my week 12 match, and you've got to see my week 10 match, my week 11 match, and my week 12 match. So technically 3 more videos left of the IBL, and then that's me done with Draft League for a little bit of time. There may be one other secret project that is going on, but that's with Darude, so it will sort of be like a tag battle thing, and that'll be rather cool. And I don't know when that's actually officially starting. We're sort of drafting it in that right now as we speak, so I want to keep that on the down low at this moment in time. So there may be videos from me and Darude as the United Clinkdom. Yes, that's the name of our team. We are the United Clinkdom, and it's all. I love it. It's an absolutely amazing name. I'll show you. I might, if I'm smart enough, I might flash the badge on screen around about now. Uh, but if I'm not smart enough, I will probably leave it on my Twitter or something like that in the next couple of days. But yeah, me and Darude are going to be reunited Clinkdom in a new draft league that's coming, starting soon. I'm not going to say any more than that, and it's just drafting now. But, and that'll start soon, hopefully. But that is me done with draft leagues for the moment in time. I'm going to be taking a break from other draft leagues other than this tag league, and basically just relaxing and calming down because draft league has stressed me out. I will be trying to get back into draft league probably around about the summer of 2019 and onwards from there. I wouldn't mind taking part in this year's March Madness or Summer Showdown. Those are things that I might be looking into. I'm going to have to talk to a few people at the Token Minorities and see if they'll allow me in, because it would be exciting. I know I'm not very good at draft battles, but for the experience, it would be amazing. And it's that's the kind of thing, because I might need with that I need rapid team building skills, and I could do it, but it's just going to be a little harder. And I would definitely like to give it a go. So there's that might be a thing for 2019, and also I will be back in other draft leagues very, very soon, hopefully. But I will try and keep to my commitments in other draft leagues, because I'm a recorder in the IBL and the PCL and the PPL as well. Also, and a couple of other leagues as well. I like being a recorder. It's a really fun and enjoyable job to watch people's battles, and it's good for my experience. Also, I do recap. I might be going back onto the recap squad for the next season of the International Battling League, and also if the Pokemon Masters Cup is back next season, and I have a reliable partner to record with the recaps for that as well, I wouldn't mind doing that again as well, because the one reason why I stopped doing that is because basically I was recording on my own each and every week unless I could get a hold of the commissioner of the league and stuff like that. It just fell apart, and I really would have loved to continue doing the recaps for that, because I kind of enjoyed doing that. I do enjoy doing the recaps when I was doing it, so I'd like to continue. I'd like to do it again, but I don't know what's going to be happening with that. As for my co-ops, of course, this year we've had a few communication droppages with my co-ops, because we had the Pokemon Secret Gold Storm Silver versus with Ruby, and Ruby has gone on to other things. He is living his life. He is now in the UK, in Winchester, down south, so quite near London and all that. So I do wish him well in all his future endeavours and hope he's doing okay. So Ruby, if you ever see this video from time to time, I know you see my videos, I hope you're doing well. As for the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Soul Link, which was built on from last year's Diamond and Pearl Soul Link with Extreme Phantom, that series has gone okay. We're around about the 7th gym. I don't know if we're ever going to come back to that, though. That's the thing, because again, Extreme has moved on with his life far away from YouTube, focusing on his school, and that's more important, and I understand that is important, and I would prefer him doing that than coming back here to do other things. So yeah, I would prefer him to focus on school and stuff like that. So I don't know if that series will ever come back, but it was a fun adventure whilst it lasted. So thank you, Extreme Phantom, and I hope that you are doing well, and I hope you the best of luck in your future endeavours. And then of course also we have the Pokemon Insurgence Bravery Run Challenge with MJ, PokeMaster. That's going okay. We try and get together whenever we can. It's kind of hard to get together because he's quite far away, and it's quite hard to get a hold of him because time zones and everything. Time zones suck. I hate time zones. And one thing I learned from draft leagues is how much I hate time zones. You know, trying to get together with someone from America, and like they're on the Pacific Seaboard with like Los Angeles and stuff like that, and their time zones are literally like when I'm going to bed, they're waking up. It's just like, it's so hard to deal with stuff. I used to know people, I used to be battling with people from Australia, and that was really hard to do because you could only get them, you could only get hold of them really late at night or really early in the morning. And it was really hard to get a hold of them for battles too. So yeah, it's really, I hate time zones. And it's the same with Let's Plays too. I might be reopening my open door policy to recordings with co-ops and stuff like that. But the fact is, I have sort of learnt my lessons with my open door policy. Basically, I'm not going to be accepting anyone and everyone to record with from now on. I'm going to try and keep it to only people who I know and actually want to do co-ops with me, because I've had a few co-ops fall through in the past, and it's really hurt me, and because I would have loved to have had those series come out on the channel, especially one in particular, the Heart Gold Tag Lock. We were actually recording for series for that, and a couple of people pulled out. It had problems, and the professionability of that series fell apart too. So yeah, everything just came tumbling down with that series, and sadly it's no longer going to be a thing. And I may have burnt a few bridges. I don't really know. I don't know, and I don't know if I'll ever actually find out if bridges have been burnt or anything like that. I'm really sorry to those people who are really looking forward to seeing that tag lock, if you were looking forward to being part of the tag lock as well. And again, I'm really, really sorry. It fell apart, and it's because I didn't know who I was working with that fell apart. That's basically what it was that made it fall apart. I didn't trust the people I was working with, and the quality of their video, of the people who did record, their quality was meh at best, and I tried to pride myself on professionability, and it was not professional at all. So that was horrible, and for that I'm having to rethink my ideas with this open door policy on co-ops as we go into 2019 and beyond. But we'll talk about the 2019 plans during the New Year's update, which will be coming in January. So if you want to know what my plans are for 2019 onwards, watch that series, watch that video. It should be coming out like January 3rd. Anyway, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is Christmas. Every year on the channel, I do things like wear strange hats, like this, for example. I do wear this hat, and I got a Santa hat as well. That's in my drawer, and I also have this Christmassy jumper that I wear on camera during the Christmas holidays. My mum made me that Christmassy jumper, so that will be happening again. But that will be starting January. That will be starting in December. That will be starting in December. I just want to pre-warn people, because I know that Christmas is an issue for some people in some religions and stuff like that. And if you don't like Christmas, I'm sorry, I do. That's all it is to the matter. I do like Christmas. I celebrate Christmas every year. I love Christmas. Not as a sort of commercial thing. I more love it because of I have kids, but I have nieces and nephews and stuff like that, and they love Christmas, and Christmas is still magical to them. So to me, that's why I celebrate Christmas, because, you know, for them really. And one day I do hope to have my own kids and celebrate Christmas with them as well. So that is a thing. That's why I still do the whole Christmas thing. So that'll be starting in December. Just want to pre-warn you guys about that. Just so you know, I do wear jumpers. I do like my jumpers that my mum makes for me. And my mum made me this Christmassy jumper, and I will be wearing it to celebrate the Christmassy season on JoesphGames and JoesphGames 2. So very much look forward to that if you are a Christmassy person. If you're not, I'm sorry. And then I want to talk to you guys about JoesphGames 2. So I guess we could probably stop talking about, like, if you don't want to know about JoesphGames. Actually, wait, we should be doing the Once in a Blue Moon series before we talk about JoesphGames 2. Okay, so Once in a Blue Moon. right now we had the Mystery Gift Showcase. There is one more episode of that coming up in the next couple of days. That is the Lugia and Ho-Oh Mystery Gift Showcase for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is available right now if you go to your GameStop stores and ask for codes, and of course also ask for codes in your local game store if you're in the UK until the end of November. That is what I needed to say about that, and that is what the Mystery Gift Showcase for that will be starting will be starting in the next few days. So there you go, that'll be up in the next few days, and I'll probably record that tomorrow. But and that should end the Mystery Gift Showcase saga for Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. So that'll end that. But there will be a Mystery Gift Showcase for Let's Go as well. There are some Let's Go things that are coming out, and I'm preparing for Let's Go Mystery Gift Showcase to continue the Mystery Gift Showcase to continue to Let's Go. That's what I'm preparing for, and we are doing a Let's Go Pokeball, a Mystery Gift Showcase for the Pokeball Plus Mew. That will be coming out the week of Let's Go. And we also be doing a one before Christmas, hopefully, but if not, very much after Christmas, like first week after Christmas in the new year, will be the Mystery Gift Showcase for Meltan and Melmetal. Now, the reason why I say it could possibly take into January to do that video is because Melmetal costs 400 Meltan candies to actually make, and you have to make it in Pokemon Go, the phone app, and in order to do that I'm going to have to do a lot of walking. I might have to catch a lot of Meltans and stuff like that. I don't know what the whole situation is or how many Meltans I can get in my Let's Go game that I can transfer over to Go and hatch and send back to the lab and everything to get more candies, and how long it's going to take for me to get at least one Melmetal. I don't know what the situations are with that, and I would like to add Meltan or Melmetal to my team in the Let's Go Nuzlocke. So that might be a thing I might do, and I don't know how long it's going to take, so I don't know when that video is going to be coming out, but hopefully I'm going to say latest January. So look forward to that eventually. It's going to take me an awful long time to get the 400 candies that I need to get Meltan and Melmetal, so look forward to that. And I have actually installed a phone recording app on my phone, so you will be able to see all the phone recording. I might record like the evolution of Meltan into Melmetal on my phone doing the phone recording, so that's probably what I will do for that. So yeah, just because I want to be thorough with everything that I am doing, and I was with the Sun and Moon arc and the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon arc of the Mystery Gift Showcase, and I'm going to keep on doing that as well. Fakémon Showcase, or Lacy's Fakémon Showcase. That's been going rather well. I've been really enjoying making that series. Thank you very much to Lacy's favourite Ulterior Gamer on YouTube, who has been producing the art for that series, and it is absolutely amazing. Go and check him out on Twitter. His work is awesome, and the fact that he makes his own work and everything like that, and he's striving to become better and better at it, is always good. And I know he gets a lot of comments about his art being not very good or anything like that, and I say to those people, nope, his art is quite good. His art is very good. There is definite room for improvement, but then again, there's room for improvement with everything. There's room for improvement with my Let's Plays. So there is definite room for improvement with everything, and without being able to submit your art or show off your art, you'll never know where you went wrong with your art. And it's the same with my Let's Plays, it's the same with my Draft League battles or anything like that. Without the places to show off what I'm doing, I wouldn't know that I'm doing something wrong. I'd think I'm always right, because the fact is, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So the fact is, in order to improve, you need to show off what you need to know where you went wrong, and in order to do that, you need to show your art, because you can't improve by yourself. Well, without knowing that your stuff is good or bad, you can't improve. So I would like to keep Lacy doing his art and keep doing what relaxes him, because relaxes him from school and stuff like that. So keep doing it, Lacy. Keep doing your art. And hopefully in the next couple of days, it's Lacy's birthday apparently. So happy birthday, Lacy. And I might next week be producing a special video. It is going to be the podium. Yes, that series is sort of like when I want to do it. When I ever feel like I've got an idea for a chart, I will do it as the podium. But basically, it's going to be a top 10, if I get time to record it, of my favourite Fakémon that Lacy has designed. So if you want to see that video, make sure to stay tuned to the channel, and also don't pester me about it because I don't know when it's coming, if it's coming at all. Just give me the time to produce the content, and then I will give you the content when I have it. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say on the matter when it comes down to that. JoesphGames 2. If you've not been noticing, I have been producing content of other gaming varieties on JoesphGames 2. I used to have non-Pokemon content over here on JoesphGames, but I decided to move it back to JoesphGames 2, where it originally was and where it will be from now on. Over there on JoesphGames 2 right now, every Saturday and Monday, we have 2 Point Hospital. It is like Theme Hospital back from when I was a kid. You manage a hospital, you produce all the rooms, and you make sure people stay alive in it. And it's a really fun series and really enjoyable. On Fridays and Sundays, we have The Sims. The Sims is a game where you play God, and you create your own characters, and you control their lives. And hopefully they are living. And the series I am doing on that is a rags to riches challenge. Basically, I started with nothing, just a blank lot, and that was basically it. But I've had to beg, borrow, and steal anything I could get my hands on in order to get my Sims up to where they are now. And of course, now we are enjoying the riches of their lives. They got a nice little house. They're starting to produce a family. They've got married. They've got kids and everything now. It's a really fun series, and I'm really enjoying it. And it's sort of coming to the end now, but it will continue on until the new year, and possibly beyond that as well, because I've got other projects that I would like to do in The Sims 4. There's going to be a Tomb Raider challenge coming up on the channel in 2019 as well, where basically I will be making a Lara Croft-like character, and we will be playing around jungle adventures, and of course all the tombs and temples there, and trying to hunt down relics and stuff like that to turn her house into a museum. So that is the plan for the Sims 4 Jungle Adventures Tomb Raider challenge. So that's going to be rather cool to do as well. And I'm also thinking, if the student pack comes out eventually, I might be doing a series with that as well. There's other videos I want to make with The Sims 4 as well. There might be like a doctor's series that I want to do, because I've gone into the policeman's thing. I've gone into science. I'm trying to do scientist on my own and by myself. And I also want to try the doctor vocation out on the channel, so that might be a thing I might have to look at. And also policeman, and maybe go more into policeman as well. So those are things I'm looking into with The Sims 4. As for 2019, I will leave that to the 2019 update, but let me just say this. Life is Strange will be coming back to the channel. There will be more Sims content. There might be other things too. Especially to do with WWE 2K19, because that was one of the main focuses of the channel and it fell apart. I was supposed to be doing a universe mode with young Josh Hoo-Ha, and that fell apart, and Josh is now focusing more on his rapping, his comedy, and of course also his schoolwork, and I'd rather him focus on all those things. We still talk about wrestling, me and Josh, from time to time, because we're good friends and we both love wrestling. And maybe one day we'll get back together and do another series, but I'd rather him focus on his schoolwork and everything else that he's got going on with his rap career and his comedy, other than, you know, focusing on recording videos for YouTube. I'd rather him do all the things that he wants to do with that. And finally, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is jobs. In 2019 and the rest of 2018, or well, for a while now, I have been focusing on trying to get myself a job. And I think things are finally starting to go places on that part. I might be starting a job in the next few weeks, actually, so that might be a thing. I actually went to somewhere today and they said that I could start Monday, but I have other commitments that have made it possible not to start Monday, but I might be able to start the Monday afterwards. But that's still up in the air at this point, because I've still got things to sort out here. Like, for example, where I'm living, this is going to be turned into a full-time tenancy, so I will be properly here as an actual proper person, instead of like on a starter tenancy and stuff like that. So that's a thing that's starting Monday. And then, of course, also I've got a meeting with my work coach on Tuesday and Thursday, and other stuff are happening. So, on the jobs front, things are going rather well, and I know that you guys will be excited to know that there's a possibility of me having a job very, very soon, and I'm very, very excited for that. So with that in mind, videos, if I do get a job, videos might slow down. They'll never stop. They will never, ever stop. I want to mention that right now. They will never, ever stop. But they will slow down. Okay? They will slow down, and they might come to a halt, and then they might speed up again. But the fact is, know that I will never stop recording for this channel, because I love doing things for JoesphGames and JoesphGames 2, and I love doing what I do here on YouTube. And thank you so much for being there for me for the past 5 years. And without you guys, there'd be nothing. So thank you for everything that you've done for me, and I know that I'm doing so much for you guys, and I'm trying to get myself ready to be a working person and an actual person who is part of society and stuff like that. And maybe one day, JoesphGames will be more than just me, Joe. I'll have a girlfriend and I'll have a job, and possibly, maybe, if you're here for the 10th anniversary of JoesphGames in another 5 years, there possibly could be the pitter-patter of tiny footsteps on the floor as, JoesphGames becomes a little family of JoesphPH series, stuff like that. That would be rather cool, because you guys have been there for a while now, and I don't want to ever let you go. I don't want to ever let you go, because that would be awful. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But who the hell enjoys update videos? Anyway, if you've been watching up until this part, please mention the words "Let's Go Lantern" in the comment section down below. That way I know that you've been listening to this whole entire video. So if you mention the words "Let's Go Lantern" in the comment section, then I will know that you've been watching the entire video. Oh, because it's actually quite long. This actually is a half-an-hour update video. So until next time, I am JoesphGames. Everybody enjoy video games. Mean to la Pokemon, get to Lacy. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Also follow me on Twitter at JoesphGames, where you'll find out when I upload next. Also, if you want to see some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this end card. So until next time, I'm JoesphGames, and I am out. See you again.